Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me once again today, and welcome back to the battle for Wesnoth. And now, people were asking me to do the Merfolk campaign, which I think, if I recall correctly, I've never done it before, actually, so I'm kind of interested in it, the Merfolk scenario that comes off of this one. So you get to that one by getting mermen over to this end of the river, I believe. That said, I am actually going to try to kind of run out the clock on this one because I want to build up experience. Building up experience, of course, as we've talked about, is super important in Wesnoth. And so we're going to work to do as much of that as possible. In particular, for that scenario, having merfolk would be really nice because, of course, I don't have griffins. I also don't have dwarven guardians, and if I recall correctly, I think in order to get dwarven guardians in the Lost General scenario, you have to, like, rush across the map to get to the blue dwarves before their leader is killed. Like, there should be a dwarf leader up there that you have to rescue, and I didn't manage to make it in time. Oh well. It happens. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to level up some level 2s. We're also going to try to level up some more level 1s to level 2s. We're going to try to level up Siren, if we can. It's not a great scenario for him, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to recall Haldiel in order to help hold off the undead. We're also going to recall Raniel for healing purposes. I don't think I have any level 2 healers right at the moment, except for this white mage. We'll recall him. We'll recall Oagik. We will recall... do we need any more of our level 3s? Let's recall Mabua, I think, since he has the Storm Trident. Or do we need him? We'll hold off on level 3s for right now, see if we need them. We will recall Yarla, and we'll recall our Mermaid Priestess, since we're going merfolk on this scenario. And that'll be it for turn 1. See what the orcs do. Looks like they're going pretty hard in the paint on level 2 units, as are the undead. So bone shooters, and yeah, they've got a chocobone. So the chocobones are like horsemen. They have that charge attack. We fought them in the earlier anti-undead scenario. So you kind of have to have somebody who can suck up their charge fairly early on. So Haldiel needs to move south. Grab that village. We'll also send Raniel south. Now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of try to set up near the woods to absorb the attacks of the chocobones. Like Lisar cannot get charged by chocobones. She will die. We'll also send our white mage down that way. Actually, I guess I need one healer up here. You, ma'am, are going to head for the water. You, sir, are going to head for the water. Delphador. Now, you can, as I mentioned before, just kind of hold the orcs off here really easily because they can't get across the river anywhere else. But I would like to get into the mountains, actually. And in particular, I would like to get some more experience for some of my dwarves. So I've got Alatil and Narasil. I've got 2 dwarvish lords. I've got a dwarvish dragon guard. But I've also got these dwarvish thunder guards and some fighters. That's a quick, intelligent dwarvish fighter that I don't care about. I'll probably just recruit some dwarves because none of these dwarves are really good in a good place to level up, except for my thunder guard. We will recall the thunder guards. So we'll send them up to the mountains, and then we'll recruit some dwarvish fighters, and we'll want to do those early because the dwarves, of course, are slow. We're going to try and get another dwarvish steelclad or 2 in this scenario if we can. And then we'll also get an elvish archer, just because elvish archers are good at fighting orcs in general. And you can see the orcs have pretty decent mobility in mountains, unfortunately. So we're going to have to kind of push our dwarves across the bridge as quick as we can in order to try and take some room. And the undead, I think, yeah, they're not really going to reach us until nighttime, which is, of course, the worst time to fight undead. Fucking wraiths. We hates them. We hates the thief Bagginses. We're definitely going to take that village there. Lisar can take that one. Raniel, yeah, Raniel needs to move north, actually. Get you moving around. You can take that. Mr. White Mage can come down here. Elvish Archer can move north. Dwarves can all move north. Along with Delphador. Actually, Delphador could maybe be useful down south fighting, because he has... Yeah, because his lightning is a fire attack. Let's actually pull Kalen's back down. I know I'm being kind of indecisive with where I'm sending people, but we'll pull Kalen's back down to help stand off the undead. Because, of course, the goal here, as I mentioned, is going to be to build up experience, insofar as we can, and only really end the scenario near the end. We've also got this Elvish Rider. We could level him up to an Outrider. Having a little bit of mobility is useful. One thing that's worth considering at this point, the last couple scenarios of the campaign are going to be coming up pretty quickly. And those couple last scenarios are both like wide open plain field battles. So you want fast units and you want units with high defenses, which is why Dwarvish Steelclads are really useful. Dwarvish Guardians are even more useful. Also, Horsemen and Knights are super useful. So we are going to recruit a Horseman, just kind of in a bid to see if we can level him. We'll get a couple of Elvish Fighters and Archers as well. They're not great at fighting the undead, but they're good for holding the line. And we will recall our Elvish Sorceress. We had an Elvish Sorceress. There she is. Yeah, 'cause she's got the Fairy Fire attack and the Entangle. She doesn't heal, unfortunately, but we'll get her out there. Okay. This scenario does take a few scenarios just to set up and reach each other. And in fact, this is one where you can be well served by recruiting a couple of Elvish Scouts or recalling Scouts or Riders real early on in order to snag villages. But, right now, not too worried about it because I'm not going all that far, to be honest. Here comes the feared undead conga line. Grab that village. Raniel will head up this way. We'll grab that village. Send him down that way to grab that one. Now, so this Chocobone can hit this village, which means we cannot have Lisar here because that spear against her will do 11 damage, doubled, 22 for the charge, and then it'll get plus 25% at night. So, like, it couldn't quite kill her right now, but it would come really close. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pull her back into the woods. We're going to let them take that village if they want it. And then we're going to push down our elves into the forest. This horseman is actually going to have to run north. Kalens can also run south. Delphador. And we'll start getting our dwarves across the bridge in order to fight the orcs on the other side. Meanwhile, we need... I could use more heals a little bit, so let's recruit another Elvish Shaman or two. Also, their ranged attack is bludgeoning and slows, or impact and slows, which is very useful against the undead. Let's get another... I think I had a red mage I wanted to level. Didn't I? Yes, Wraithel. Let's get Wraithel down here to do some damage. And, while we're thinking about it, let's also recruit another... Let's recruit another Mermaid Initiate, just for fun. And then we can get a... what else? What do we have down here? Because piercing damage is not very useful against undead, because they are, of course, all skeletons, except for Elvish Adepts who you want to fight in melee. So let's get another Elvish Fighter. And I've got two Shamans, right? Yeah, I've got two Shamans. So then let's get a... Grab that. Not sure what else to get. This might be my last recruitment for this game. Do we have anybody that we could really use to recall? We've got our Great Mage, Dwarvish Lord, Elvish Outrider. Let's get our other Elvish Hero out, I think. Because maybe if we can push him out to an Elvish Champion, that would be really handy. Or we could get this Netcaster, which has the club and the nets. Yeah, let's recall this Mermaid Netcaster. And then Conrad, I think, could probably pull down here to help out. Alright. The orcs are pushing straight south, but once again, like I said, we don't actually have to worry about the ones who push south, because they can't cross the river. So, yep, they're going to go take our village. That's fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to set some level 1 Elvish units up in the woods to absorb the charge. Because that Chocobone will, I believe, charge me. So, level 1 elves. He can actually reach pretty much the whole dang place. And he does, yeah, he does 28 damage when he charges. Ouch. Oh, that stings. Grab that village with my knight. Haldiel. Right there, yep, can't quite be hit. Okay. and we'll get you there. We'll bring you down there. We'll put you there. Red Mage kind of behind. Merman Netcaster over there. Elvish Fighter right there. Mermaid Initiate, head for the water. You, ma'am, can go over that way. You, sir, are about to be assaulted by orcs. You can just go hang out here in the river. Alright. We're officially across the river on this side to face the orcs. Splitting up your forces like this is, of course, the worst thing you can do if you want to win a fight efficiently and quickly. But that's not actually our goal, so it should be fine for us. This horseman is going to take forever and a day to get through those woods. And won't that be unfortunate? Oh, that's right, and this Chocobone can actually go through the river, can't he? I really hope he doesn't go after Oceania, although if he does, Oceania will blast him with light beams. So, you know, 28 damage there. That Chocobone would still probably ruin her. Like, not even gonna lie. Probably would just straight up kill her. So let's hope that doesn't happen, huh? Alright, I think that's all my moves. And we are still negative 11 on income, so we definitely need to grab a few more villages here. I guess the other way to do this would be just to end this scenario as, wow, ouch. Just to end this scenario super, super quickly in order to have more money going into later scenarios, which could be a valid strategy. And, like, I could end the scenario in probably, I think, 2 or 3 more turns. Yeah, I could end the scenario next turn by having Oceania move right here. In which case, I would get... What's the early... Not statistics. The early finish bonus. It just says early finish bonus. So yeah, in which case I would end up with a crap ton of gold to take with me. Like I said, could be a useful strategy. Let's blast this Chocobone real quick. And swap this lady forward to Entangle to make him do half damage. Okay. And now... Yeah, now I think we just wait. I think this Dark Adept will charge in and try to kill somebody with the Chill Wave. Odds are he might succeed. He might hit the Elvish Shaman or something. But I don't think the Dark Adept and the Chocobone will be able to actually kill anyone. I think white mages are... They're resistant to arcane, but not cold. So 24... And then 14 times 2. That's actually a little bit scary. I think I'll put him right here. I think we'll just sacrifice the body there a little bit. And then Kalens can come down. Lisar will actually come up here to grant first strike to him. Sorceress. And Red Mage. And Paladin. Paladin can come, like, right there. This Knight, meanwhile... Can he really be cut off? He could end up fighting a Wraith, which wouldn't be ideal, since his attacks are melee, and so he'd be fighting the Draining Baneblade. Yeah, let's pull him back. Kinda join the rest of the crew. But we are definitely making progress towards the mountains, so they're not going to be able to cut us off from the mountains. Our dwarves will reach the safety of their mountain home. Great, and I don't think I need heals right now, so why don't Raniel, why don't you go grab that? You two can try and get in the water. And you can fly up this way to help however you can help. Like I said, just gonna try to kind of snatch a couple of levels before I end this one off. I'd like to end it with a decent early end bonus. But yeah, I'd also like to get a couple of levels. Because otherwise it's just, you know, we just did this scenario and didn't... Wow, impressive. Why was he dealing 10 damage? I don't know why he was hitting that hard. He didn't have leadership on him. Oh, because of the charge, because he was dealing double damage back. That's right. Okay, okay, I see you. I see you having your fun. Yeah, I think that would end the scenario if I just moved there. let's see how I do this turn. Let's see what I can accomplish. Because I can, if I want, come out of the woods now and just have a slap fight with these guys. I'd like to stay in the woods, to be honest, but what I'd also like is I'd like Dalim to kill this guy and then be covered. I'd like to annihilate this group and get a level or 2 here. And I'd like to wipe out a couple of these guys. So, like... Aw. Let's see if we can just snipe this guy real quick. Yes. Yes, good. Okay. Then you... that's actually a decent trade, so let's do that. 20 damage for 10 damage, not too shabby. We'll just leave her sitting there for a second. Now, over here. Thinking of how I want to do this. This Dark Adept has 28 hit points. Sword would have about a half chance of killing her. Same here. Let's have Lisar attack. And then let's have this bro attack. We can move up there to give him leadership support so that he can kill her in 2 hits. Okay, great. So he's close to leveling now. That means we need to guard him. And in order to guard him, we will put... Our healers are actually fairly expendable, to be honest. We'll put this Elvish Fighter right in front. So they have to kill that Elvish Fighter first. I think that will absorb enough attacks that he won't die. Then these guys can kind of hold this line. We can put Kalen's right here. That will block a space from which Dalim could be attacked, and it won't put Kalen's in too much danger because there's only so many spaces he can be attacked from at the same time. It'll kind of depend on how long Gabrisim lasts, but what we can do is we can set Notheon as 52 HP. Set Notheon right there. Kalen's over there. That lady right there. And Haldiel, who can currently be shot by 1 bone shooter. Set him right there so he can't be immediately attacked. And this guy can be right there where he can launch a supporting charge against anyone who might come in. Okay, there. Alright, so what should happen is they're going to come in. They're probably going to try and kill him or her. Probably her, actually. She's the most vulnerable in terms of HP. But he's the most vulnerable in terms of defense. They'll probably try and kill him. If they kill him, they'll probably try and kill Kalen's. The odds of them succeeding at killing Kalen's, very, very low. Technically possible, I suppose, but very, very low. You can get on a hill. You can get on a mountain. You can also get on a mountain. You can move up. And you can move up. Alright, let's see what happens. Pardon my sniffling, by the way. I'm still fighting this head cold. Okay. Alright. I really want to give that Dwarvish Warrior the experience for that Orcish Warrior. Unfortunately, he's low enough HP that I can't just, that I can't shoot him. Okay, not bad. Gaining a lot of experience on that guy, actually, too. I hope he lives. Oh, he lived. Now I've got 2 pretty experienced Elvish Warriors. Elvish Fighters, sorry. Oh, they're going after this guy at the flank, actually. A little bit surprised by that. Okay. Oh. Alright, they've moved, they've just sacrificed that guy. Excellent, so the undead are doing pretty much exactly what I wanted. Let's drop a net on this Revenant real quick. Great. Now, if Gabrisim gets a kill, he'll level. And he can survive 1 counterstroke from that bone shooter. So I need Notheon to kill him, I think. And then I hit the bone shooter with the light beam? No, I can't do that. I need to kill this Dark Adept. Okay, entangle. Now 1 light beam will kill him. Excellent. Now, What I need is... I need to knock this guy down to 5 hit points. Or apply leadership to him. Uh, 68% chance to kill there. No chance to kill there. Probably knock him down to 21. Let's just go in with the arcane sword. Yeah, I knew it was likely that it would kill him, but it was worth it. And then we'll go over here and charge this Dark Adept down. There we go. Good job, Siren. Siren's getting there. Yeah, because Gabrisim either needs to get a kill right now or needs to run also right now. And Dalim also will level if he gets a kill. So, in the ideal situation, Gabrisim will kill this guy, and then Dalim will swing up and kill this guy. That's probably not going to happen. But what if we bring Kalenz in with the sword? He's at 12 hit points. Fairy Fire. It's kind of a gamble at that point. Fairy Fire on the Wraith would actually be better in some ways, but it doesn't. I don't have enough spaces here. Okay, if I take Gabrisim back, because once again, Gabrisim can get a kill anywhere. And I bring the Sorceress up to hit, because he's got 12. Still only does 5. 47% chance to kill. He has no chance of dying, because the Revenant is slowed, but his chance to kill him is very low. What if we threw fireballs? 40 HP, 42 HP. Okay. We're going to try something a little bit risky here, but if we can clear these guys out, then we can push Lisar out to guard, as well as one of these other units. So if we Fairy Fire here... Okay. Now he's at 6 health. Excellent. Great. I don't need another captain, I don't think, because I've got a couple of marshals that I just haven't been bringing out. I need a hero. I need a hero. Hero to the end of the night. Etc. And let's get this red mage to kill that revenant. There we go. And now we've got Lisar with the Scepter of Fire that can come down here and blast this wraith. Excellent. Now, the only level 2 we've got left is this Bone Shooter. We do have this skeleton here that we can just shoot some arrows at real quick. Actually, you should fall back to heal. You can shoot some arrows at that skeleton. Great, there's nobody that skeleton can really threaten. The Bone Shooter, we kind of need to trap in place so he doesn't go down and try to shoot that guy. And we'll just fight him in melee a little bit to weaken him down. And then we'll get Conrad up here. Conrad, yeah, I don't need Conrad to fight him in melee. Conrad can just go right there. Great. And then Gabrisim actually can come up here because he can be healed by that person. Okay, fantastic. We annihilated most of that undead force with minimal casualties and good experience. So we'll get Gabrisim leveled up by killing the Bone Shooter. And we'll give Lisar the kill on him, and then we'll push on to attack the Death Knight. Meanwhile, Oceania, yeah, grab that village. Get our healer coming back. Let's see if we can't give that guy to Al-Alsil. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. At least I missed. Ha, not a phrase I say often. Okay. 7, so he's at 14 HP now. I want you to be there. Can't be attacked by anybody, and you to be there. Actually, I want you to be there. Oh, don't. Okay, that's fine. You know what? That's okay. That's alright. We can live with it. We can live with it. You can move up that direction. More dwarfhood pushing northward. And Yarla. Yeah, come fight me, bros. Come fight me. You've got 8 damage, I've got 12 damage. You're on worse defense than I am. How could this work out badly for you? It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. You'll love it. Just you wait and see. Well, that worked out less badly for you than I'd hoped. That worked out a little worse for you. That was about what I was hoping for. Okay. Yep, skeleton falling back. Kind of thought that would happen. Let's see if we can't give this knight this skeleton kill, actually. Or something. Alright, just swapping arrows. That's fine. That is super, super fine. Ooh, that would probably kill him. Don't want that, necessarily. Why don't you fly up north? And you, sir, just hit him with your sword a little bit. Let's actually move you away so I don't get the leadership bonus. Oh man, he's still at 10. I wanted him to be lower than that. Entangle? Yes, entangle. Excellent. Excellent. Super excellent. There you go. And another elvish hero, I think. Great. Now, you can grab that village. Siren... There aren't actually any units left here except the Death Knight, and I can't kill the Death Knight unless I want to go to the swamp scenario. Which, to be fair, I mean, there wouldn't be anything wrong with that. Let's level up. Let's try to level up our White Mage real quick. Great. And you can grab that village, so we're close to being positive on gold again. You grab that one. Move the princess down there. I hope he recruits another unit or two. Really hope he does, because I want to farm off his delicious units. This is actually sort of a bad spot for you, so why don't you come right over there? That way that Orcish warrior could reach him, but not the other one. And that Orcish warrior would have to score all 3 hits in order to kill him, which I don't think he'll do. And my dwarves can now form a nice, solid, aggressive line in the mountains. Like right like that. We can actually get Al-Sil. Al-Sil might die, because he can be flanked. I could also launch a spear charge over here, but I don't want to, really. We'll get Raniel moving up as well. Like I said, Al-Sil might die, and this is only 4 dwarves. But I think they could probably do it. We're going to grab that village as well, so now we're neutral on cash. And Oceania will just kind of sit over here, just whistling and twiddling her thumbs and her mermaid thumbs. Waiting for things to happen. Excellent. Excellent. Solid. Ah, they got the poison. Damn. See, that 70% defense on mountains, it's pretty crazy. Dwarves are hard to shake off mountains, man. They are hard to stop. Okay, so now he's at 28 HP. I have an 18 damage charge ready to go. Nah. Charge? Charge! Cool. Let's pull back a little bit with Yarla, so he's not in fights he doesn't want to be in. And let's swing the Merman Netcaster up as well. Now, up on this side, we've got Raniel. Al-Sil needs to pull back if he wants to live. That would be a good shot. Yeah, buddy. That's not quite as good a shot. Let's pull Al-Sil back, like I said. Put the healer in front of him. Put Delphador in front of him. Ooh, Delphador could go in with the lightning. 60% chance to kill him. I'll take it for right now. Okay, fair enough. I knew that was a risk when I took the job. And let's take User right there to go in with the axe. Come on, get 1 hit. Oh, man. You're letting me down. Just take a shot. See, 50% chance to kill him. Worth trying. No hits. No hits whatsoever. You are You two are really disappointing me. You know, you're really showing everybody why I've been leveling my Thunder Guards. I'm not pleased. I'm not happy. I'm not amused. I don't think you think this is funny, because I don't think this is funny. Let's send the cavalry down and this guy down to start grabbing more villages, villages. Lisar can move north. I'm thinking I'll probably be able to kill off these units and wrap this up in probably 2 or 3 more turns and get my good bonus. But let's get a couple. You can keep moving south. You can keep moving south. You can keep moving south. As can you. But let's get Lisar, that guy, and this shaman moving north. Actually, shaman, why don't you step off in that village real quick? You can keep moving south, and you can keep moving south. Just in case he spawns another Revenant or something, I'd love to give a Revenant kill to one of my high experience units that I've got up here, like Siren or Oagik, or basically one of those two. Lisar, I think, will run up here, see if maybe she can get an orc to kill. She's not going to reach them in time. They're all going to be dead. Okay, yep, knew that was happening. Okay. Yep, definitely they're going after the horsemen. That horseman is going to have to run, baby, run. Yep. Okay, so here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. First of all, we need to grab villages. Yep, there we go. Should maybe have started the cavalry moving north, because they'll actually get there in time to matter. Might lose that horseman, which would be super unfortunate. But I'm hoping he can run down that way. You can water spray that assassin. I'm not going to be able to save him, I don't think. Unless this guy gets a lucky shot. 50%. Nope. Okay, now. I still have a 50% chance to kill there, which, no, don't do that. Feels like it ought to be enough. Let's go in with the dagger real quick, just to increase the odds a little better. Now, kill him, please. Thank you. Really close. 3 experience away. All he has to do is not die for a little bit, and he'll be fine. Raniel, meanwhile, can swing over this way and ensnare that Wolf Rider. Thank you. And we'll bring this guy over to hit him with a hammer. Or not. Or not, I guess. You could be right there. You can be reached by that other Wolf Rider. Very unfortunate. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. But let me see what can be done about that. Not a whole lot. Oof. Alright, just hide there for a second. And then we'll put Delphador right there. You can still be reached by him. Damn. Alright, well, there's no point trying to hide him then. Just fucking see if you can tank it. See if you can live, man. Boy, this Death Knight is really making it hard to not kill him. This scenario is actually quite a bit easier than I recall it being. I don't know if they changed it somehow or what, but I'm not having any trouble here. This is entirely a feeding scenario. Just shoot him with water bits. Yeah, I know you get poisoned doing that, but nobody else can attack you except that one assassin anyway. Yep, there he goes. Okay. 39 out of 41. Once again, all he has to do is survive this round and then attack somebody without dying. Oh, or not. I guess they didn't want to, they're trying not to feed him that experience. Okay. Alright, so he's got 3 health, which means that a counterstroke from anyone will kill him. So what I need to do is I need to slow that Wolf Rider again. Now I can send him in because 1 hit won't kill him. So, okay, go for it. Yeah, Dwarvish Steelclad. Woo! Okay, so we've got some good level ups. We got some good levels. You, sir, he's got 28 HP. Ooh, 1 shot is 28 damage. Okay. And my horseman lived. Nice. Fucking sweet, bro. Stand on that, please. This guy gots to go. Come on. There you go. Alright, good job. You can stand over here. Don't want to trade hits with that. I do want to trade hits with this, though. And Delphador can move down this way. Whalefeva needs to run a little bit, as does Yarla, actually. But we can get our elves moving across. Moving on up, moving on out, moving on over. And down here, you can grab that village. You can swing down this way. He still hasn't recruited any units of any kind, so okay. I guess he's just shot his wad. I guess he doesn't have any income. I mean, I know he doesn't have much income, but you'd think, seriously, you'd think with 3 or 4 villages, he would have recruited a unit by now. I guess recruiting all those units put him so deeply in debt that he couldn't afford anymore. So I've gotten 3 level ups, I think, in this scenario, which is pretty decent. I'm trying to see if there's one that I could get, like, really easily here in the next couple of turns. If not, I don't think there is. I don't think so. Because, like, all I have left to kill is Assassin, Warrior. That's 16 experience, so that's a pretty decent chunk. And then 2 Assassins down here, which I don't think is enough to actually level up anybody except Gwaitharin. And Gwaitharin is realistically not going to get a kill here. Like, there's no good place for him to get a kill. So I think, like I said, I've never done this, but I think this should end the scenario. Let's see. Yes, you need not avoid the Arcanthoria. We merfolk can lead you downstream. With our vanguard, your company will vanquish any foe and reach the home of the North Elves much sooner than by either of the land routes. I cannot promise a perilous journey, but it is an option for you to consider, my lord. Okay, I entrust our army to your strength and protection. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be moving on. If you are confident you can navigate these waters and guide our forces to safety, then lead on. I am, my liege. We press ahead, stay close. I suspected you would attempt to lead us down the banks of Longlear. What? Conrad, your folly is appalling. Do you flout my advice? I do. We are traveling east down the river. I hope you know what you're committing us to. Yeah, you know what? We'll do it. We will do it. Delphador, you cannot allow this to happen. We march to our death. Kalens, why are you such a downer? Okay, we will take the most direct route. Okay. Nice little... Okay. I urge you to remember how far we have come under Conrad's leadership. Okay, see, now hold on. It's been your leadership, Delphador. It's not Conrad that's been doing all this shit. It's been you. We will journey east. I do not like this, old friend. Yeah, okay, but look, we've already dealt with all kinds of shit, alright? Yeah, we're gonna do it. Alright, so we finished early. We got 313 bonus gold. We got a few level ups. Overall, that was a good scenario. I know we didn't get any of the real climactic fights here, but that's okay. You know what? We did alright. We were on track, incidentally, to kill either of these guys. Like, we could easily have wiped him out, like, in a couple of turns. And this guy, with our dwarves here, we could maybe have recruited a couple more dwarves if we had meant to go that way from the beginning, because honestly, this fight didn't require as many resources as we allocated to it. But even so, I think we would have beaten these guys up in the next 3 or 4 turns. And once again, it looks like neither of the enemy commanders are recruiting any more units. I'm not sure if that's an AI bug or what, but after their initial recruitment, they're just not recruiting more units. So, I mean, like, this guy definitely has the cash. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 8 villages, so he can absolutely recruit more troops. I mean, he's only got 4 upkeep at the moment. Yeah, he should have been recruiting more units. I don't know what to say. But in any case, thanks for watching. Let's look at our statistics for this scenario. We actually came out slightly luckier than we should have on this scenario. We inflicted less damage than normal, but we also took quite a bit less damage than normal. If we look at all scenarios, we're still negative on inflicted and plus on taken, but by a little bit less. So, you know what? It's all right. I'll accept it. So that's going to be it. And next time, I will see you in the next scenario. I forget what it's called exactly. The something of Tharkla, the Falls of Tharkla, the Coasts of Tharkla. Let's actually look at it. What's the name of this scenario here? The Cliffs of Thoria, that's it. So we've gone down the river quite a ways, actually. That's one of our longer travels since Elensafar. That might be the longest since Elensafar. We've evaded the Swamp of Dread. We've evaded the mountains. We're going straight over here towards the Lintanir Forest. And next time, we will start in the Cliffs of Thoria. So, I'll see you then. Take care.